YouTube? Welcome back to our channel, The Big King Family. I'm Yolanda, the mother of the Big King Family, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about what I do while I'm at home. We just recently moved over here to Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama, and we made it here on July the 6th. July the 7th, I started working at a factory, and I worked there for all the way up until the week of October the 18th. So I no longer work there, and I am now a full-time reseller. All right, as I said, I stopped working, so now I do resell full-time on Poshmark and Mercari. I've been on Poshmark and Mercari reselling for the past 5 years, since I believe it was December 2017. So I've been on Poshmark and Mercari for a while. Anytime we had extra things around the house that we need to sell, I would put it on there and make extra money that way. Anytime I needed to sell something or we weren't using something, I would put it on Poshmark or Mercari. But I was just doing that, I was doing it pretty often, but it pretty much was a part-time thing for me. Okay, when I first got started, when I first quit my job in October and got started, so you guys are going to come along on this journey with me. All right, so in October, when I quit my job, I probably had between 30 to 40 listings on Poshmark and Mercari. 30 listings on Poshmark and 30 listings on Mercari. That's all I had, okay? So that was a little over a month ago. Today, I'm doing this video on November the 30th, okay? Now I have 117 live listings. So now I got 117 listings with me. In a little over a month, I've listed about 77 items, okay? And that's about 19 items a week and about only 3 items a day. Only 3 items a day, which is not where I want to be. I want to be listing more every day. Okay, I was just dibbling and dabbling because I was working also, so I really wasn't doing it full time. So when I stopped working in October, I had to go and pick up a few items that would help me in my reselling business. I did buy an iron. This iron is a Black & Decker iron. Oh, there's a little something on there right there, Lord. But it's brand spanking new. I've been using it for a little over a month, but it's new. I think it was number $15 and some change in Target. I will insert a clip of when I went in there and I bought it. About 3 weeks ago, I went in there and bought it and got it. It's a really nice little iron, though. For 15 bucks, you can't hardly beat that. So if you need an iron, run to Target. That's a good spot to go grab it. I also got this ironing board right here. It's just a little simple ironing board right there. And at the bottom right here, it has a clip. It has a little thing right here to hang up. I hang it right up in my closet when I get through with it. And it comes up like this, Bing, just a little ironing board right here. I've already spilled something on it, but as you can see, this will come off. The cover will come off. I've been meaning to take that cover off and clean it, put it in the wash, so I will be doing that. And this right here, I think wasn't nothing but about 15 bucks. I think it was $15. They had, I'm gonna put a clip in to show you, they had the stand-up ironing boards in upwards of $50. I did not know, I haven't bought an ironing board in a long time, so I just didn't know they were that high or they could be that expensive. Okay, I also have this little measuring tape. And it comes out like this. When I first got started, you gotta listen here, I really started on eBay 8 years ago reselling. Just reselling, selling things and stuff like that. Then I moved over to Poshmark and Mercari about 3 years in. And I've been on Poshmark and Mercari for about 5 years. And when I first started selling on eBay, my husband had a job. And when he came home from the job, he had this measuring tape. He said, "Baby, can you use this measuring tape?" And I've been having it for probably over 8 years now. Yeah, probably a little over 8 years now. He brought it back to me, and I've been having it ever since. But this is something very, very, very useful for your reseller business. You're gonna need a measuring tape, really a clothing measuring tape is what I see most people use. But I've been using this for years and have never had a problem. I had one problem with a measurement. I remember one problem with a measurement that was like a ½ an inch off. That was just a person being a stickler. Came back, got their money back or whatnot. That was crazy. But I've never had a problem. In 8 years, never had a problem. I can count on one hand. I know that I've, with problems that I may have had with measurements, but I can't even remember one. So you can use one of these, which is a tape measure, or else you can use like the clothing measure, that you just roll out, But this is way easier for me to keep up with. I've only been back on the grind, you guys, since October the 22nd was really when I stopped and started listing a lot of items that I already got. I mean, I probably had 10 to 15 bags full of purses, shoes, clothes, and different stuff that I needed to list and sell and resell on Poshmark and Mercari. So I'm still going through that. I've only been in this thing for a little over a month, so I'm still going through all that stuff and getting a lot of it listed. As far as sourcing goes, I did go 3 weeks ago, only went one time. My belief is list everything you got before you go source. I don't ever do that, but I would look at me contradicting myself because I did go with my daughter to the Goodwill about 3 weeks ago, and I sourced a little bit, okay? I only sourced about 15 items or something like that, and only one item that I sourced from the Goodwill done sold within a month. So I think one item sold, but there were some really nice items that I did pick up. All right, so sourcing is really not an issue for me right now. The issue for me right now is to get on board and be listing. And the more I list, the more sales I have been starting to get. To me, Mercari has been doing so much better than Poshmark to me. But I have not been sending out a lot of offers to likers. Besides my day life, which is super busy, if anybody watches the channel, besides my life and dealing with my children and my husband and everything, I've been listing. So I need to get back on the grind with sending out offers and going through and making sure I take apart and closet clear out and stuff like that. So isn't that such a blessing? I actually have so many items that I need to list. It's gonna take me a good another month to get everything listed and put on Poshmark, because I listed 77 items and within this month. Next month, I plan on doing double that, because that's only 3 items a day. I plan on doing at least 6 to 10 items a day. I want to get that stuff on listed, get it all done, because sourcing is one of my favorite parts of this reseller business, going out looking for the good stuff. So I did 12 sales. I sold 12 items since I've been reselling. So it's been almost a month, 12 items, almost a month. You're looking at like 3 items every week. But you're looking at a person that started with about 30 items in her closet, and then I'm just adding to it. So let me get to the sales that I had, okay? First one I had was this pair of Arizona iced tea shoes. They were no kind of name brand, nothing like that, but they were almost brand new. I had bought them for my son Deucey, and he didn't wear them but a couple of times, so I put them up on Poshmark. I put them up for $62, and they sold for the full asking price of $62. He got these in Arizona, and you know, we moved from Arizona to here, so this is one of the items that's been up in my closet for a while now, 7 or 8 months now. They sold on October the 26th for $62, and I brought home, I put in my bank account $49.60. Those were something that my son already has, so I don't feel like I should even put a price on cost of goods right there. Next, I sold a pair of Aviva by Lululemon. That's their kids brand. Lululemon is a really hot athletic brand, and Aviva is their the kids version of Lululemon. And I sold those types for $15, and I sold them on October the 29th, and my earnings was $12. Okay, on November the 18th, I sold this potty. It was for my son, Dunabub, but now he's 3 years old. He is 3 years old, and we have to buy him like a 6'7" in boys. A 6'7" in boys. And he's only 3 years old, so he's a big boy. He can get on the real potty by himself now, on the real toilet. So we sold his potty that we have for him. He didn't use it much because he was pretty big for a 2-year-old. So we started letting him get on the real toilet. So we sold this one for $15, and my earnings was $12. These are just items that I've been having around my house in my storage that I have been listing, and it's just they've been trickling with sales throughout the month of October and November. Well, throughout the month of November, because I started about October 22nd with this stuff. Okay, this pack of socks, brand new pack of socks. Funny story about these socks. We came out of Walmart one day, and somebody had just left them in the cart. They had left them in the cart that we was trying to put away or whatever, and we would have just took them on with us. Lord forgive us. Is that still in? I don't know. It was just right there in the cart, and we were in 106-degree Arizona weather, so we just picked the socks up, and we were like, "Thank you, Lord." So we just got the socks. My husband never used these. It is a brand new pack of big and tall nylon socks, and I believe it was a good 6 pair in there. I sold them for $9, and my earnings were $6.05. Okay, these are my Mercari sales. Now, those were all my Poshmark sales during the whole month. Not that many. Okay, on Mercari, I sold this laptop. It was an ASUS laptop. My daughter had bought it about a year ago. She only bought it about a year ago. She paid about $200 for it. But we lost the charger to it, so there's no way for me to charge it up, but it was in great condition. Great condition, and I knew that it worked because she just had got it. She recently got a Dell laptop, so she got a new laptop, and she told me I could sell this one without the charger. I felt like I could not get too much for it. I put it up for $40, and I got $34 for it. I got $34 for it. Okay, I can tell you guys my take home. I got it wrote down right here. My bring home was $29.31. That's how much I put into my bank with that sale. So you can't sell laptops with no charger, no nothing. You don't even know if they work or not. You can put up there as is, but what I put up there works great because I knew about this laptop. It had been in my family for the last year, so I knew that it worked well. We just lost the charger. But sometimes I'll pick up laptops in great shape. They don't want that screen to be cracked, or they don't want no bunch of scratches all over it, okay? Other than that, hands down, you're looking at between $30 and $40. $30 and $40. Just random laptops that you find. They look halfway newer. They ain't gotta be just a brand new kind, but at least, fairly decent, made in the 2000s, If you look at it, you think it's a pretty nice laptop, but you don't know what's going on with it. As is laptop. You could say 45. Hope to get 40, but more than likely you get between 35 and $40 for it. So I do that all the time. All right, next I sold this dress. It was a purple maxi dress. It was just a little dress that I had got from my mom, and I just it's a purple dress. It's really nice. I think it's cute summer dress, and I got $18 for that. A lot of people be getting just $15 to $20 for some of these just regular branded clothes, and here's a good example of that. $18 for that connected woman dress, size 2X. Okay, and I put chic, like with really nicer, and Maxi on that. Okay, I made $18 and I brought home $15.38 from that sale. All right, next on Mercari, I sold these light up Skechers sandals that I had got for Bud, and he done outgrew them. These are a size 12. Skechers sandals, size 12, toddler clogs, light up shoes is what they are. Man, I got $24 for them, and they paid for the shipping. They must really like these little Skechers. These are so adorable, and I hate he outgrew them so quickly. Now Bud worth of $13.50. For that $24 sale, I brought home a total of $20.60 just from a little pair of kid shoes. So kid stuff. I just was watching Becky. Becky is another reseller on YouTube. I ain't gonna put a picture up because I don't know how folks feel about that. But if y'all watch reseller content, y'all know who I'm talking about with the black hair, and I think she's like a musical teacher. Okay, yeah, she was just talking about selling children stuff. Don't back out from it, because a lot of people don't sell children items. But man, these right here got me about almost $25, $24. Okay, this was the sale of the month. We decided to go ahead and do away with our Apple Watches. We really didn't use them a lot. Plus, it's almost like having two phones. Plus, it was extra on our bill. Not that much, about $15 or $20 with insurance included or whatever. But we just decided to get rid of them. This is an iPhone Apple Watch Series 6. 44 millimeter aluminum black. Man, they had like 5 different watches on it. Somebody finally offered, we had it for $310. Somebody offered $264, and we took it. Okay, from $264. See, on Poshmark we would never brought home this much. So I do love Mercari because their fees not as much. On Mercari we sold it for $264, and I was able to put in the bank $229.64 off this sale. The sale of the month. This made sales. Woo, Lord have mercy, for the month. So this Apple Watch. Okay. Alrighty. I also sold the Maria by Cole Haan wedge shoes. They were some black wedges, leather wedges. I really liked them. I don't think they were real leather that I would have put that in the. They might have been real leather since they were Cole Haan, but it didn't say it anywhere on the shoe. If I don't see that real leather stamped on the shoe or on the shoe anywhere, I'm not gonna say real leather. But I truly believe this was real leather. They were so adorable. I sold them for $32, and this is the only item that I went and thrifted during that thrift haul that has sold. And this is a pair of shoes. My cost of goods that day were only $4 a piece, and I made $32 on these shoes. So you want to be making about that's my goal, is to make $30 to $50 off each item, and then they take their cut. You get your pay that you go home with. Off this $32, I made $27.57, which was great to me, and only paid $4 for it. So when I start sourcing, I pretty much know, I believe I'm pretty good at picking up nice pieces that I can get quite a bit for. But all these items that I have around in my storage, around my house, and clothing that's been given to me, I'm going to get it all up first. It's hard because a lot of times those pieces don't go for as much money or nothing like that, but that's your extra money to get you on going. So I'm gonna get all that done, and then I'm gonna start having some sourcing or thrifting hauls for you all. Okay, this is the last item I sold within this month. It is an OtterBox case only, because it didn't have that front clip to it, but it's to the 11 Pro Max iPhone. This is my husband's old OtterBox. This is for the 11 Pro Max. For some reason, it did not fit the 12 Pro Max that we have. We have the 12 Pro Max, so the 12 Pro Max must be a little bigger or whatnot. I sold this for $19, just the case. It don't even have the front to it, but he did have his box to it, which made it look a little nicer for me to be able to sell. And my earnings from that was $16.25. Now I'm gonna give you a quick lowdown of my numbers for the last month. Okay, guys, I had one more sale yesterday, which was 2 new Aveeno Eczema Therapy Moisture Cream. I had got a whole lot of lotions and moisturizers and stuff through couponing and through my husband's insurance. We were able to get a lot through the OTC program or whatnot like that. And these didn't cost me anything, or nothing much, whatever. I sold both of them for $15, and my earnings was $12.76. I put up lotions all the time. I put up Eucerin, Aquaphor. Those two do not sell well for me. I repeat, Aquaphor and Eucerin do not sell well. I was able to sell one jar of CeraVe for $20. So CeraVe, if you coupon and you're able to get it really inexpensive, or you're able to get it on like a half price sale, and then have another little discount on top of that, if you can get it pretty low, $3 to $4, I think a $20 return is still profit. It is gonna still be profit. My best selling lotions are CeraVe and Aveeno. CeraVe and Aveeno all day long. Gold Bond will eventually sell, but to me, Eucerin and Aquaphor will just sit there and sit there and sit there. So I do be on the lookout for very cheap deals on CeraVe and Aveeno to sell online. Man, I dibble and dabble in a little bit of everything. But like, this girl sell potties and electronics and clothes and lotions and health and beauty items too. Yeah, whatever. I try my hand. I dip and dab in and see what sells and what don't sell. And most of my Eucerin lotions are still sitting there, even though it is a really good lotion, because my stepmother really uses it. And if it don't sell soon, I might have to just give it to her. All right, so let me let you know how much I made for the whole month. This first month of resale, it's like I'm fresh out the gate, even though I've been doing it a long time. I just stopped working last month, and this past month, this is what has went on. Okay, I sold a total of 12 items in 1 month. Okay, I started with only 30 items, and now I have 117 live listings. I listed about 77 items throughout this whole month, which was about 19 items a week, or about 3 items a day. I definitely want to do better than that next month, but I will probably start doing weekly videos for you guys. The total sold for the month was $516. Not bad, just for some extra change, and just for me just now trying to get back into it. I have to learn how to balance my God, my family, and my online business. I have to definitely start. If you guys watch our vlogs and stuff, we be very. I know I'll be very busy. Lord have mercy. So I definitely gonna have to balance that out so I can make more money every month. Gotta continue to help with these business though. All right. So, but I made $516, but what I put in my bank account was $359.05. So that's my first month, you guys. Man, I can't wait to be able to look back on this video and see how much I've grown when I do another video and get to the month of January. I'm gonna look back on this and I'm gonna be like, yes, I really have grown, because I don't plan on failing. It's not an option. I have a good friend named Shayla. She always says failing failing is not an option. So, you guys, please stick with me on my Poshmark Mercari journey. And thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. Until next time, YouTube, stay blessed.